You're in for a real treat. We are going to tour the Julington Model, which is like so nice by Toll Brothers here in Newbrook, which is the newest area in SilverLeaf in St. Johns County. You're in for such a treat, you guys. This is the best of the best. So buckle up, get your beverage of choice as we walk and talk together. There are multiple models here that I'm giving you tours, and this is updated for 2025. We're breaking right into spring 2025. This is our first time hanging out together on YouTube. I'm Josh Rogers. I lead the F3 Home Team, which stands for Faith, Family, and Freedom here in St. Johns County. We help families all over the country, much like yourself, find the best spot in St. Johns County, whether it's new construction or existing homes, and then pair you up with like the right location, the right vibe, builder, floor plan, the design process, like all the way through it. So thank you for hopping on here. And my goal is to give you boots on the ground perspective. So many families are coming to St. Johns County all over the country, and you're not able to just drop everything and come visit for yourself. So that's why I like creating these videos for you. And my hope is, as we hang out together virtually over video, we're able to establish trust in kind of a strange way. And you'll feel comfortable reaching out. Most families will just send me a text, or a lot of people actually join our Facebook group too, Moving to St. Johns County. It's a really good dialogue, conversations, banter in there day in and day out from real people with like real questions. Well, let's jump into this home, the Julington. Now, this is the builder's model, so it's going to be like upgraded to the nines. I'll just start off. This model is easily coming in 1 million, 1.1 million mark, okay? The Julington, the floor plan ranges square footage like 3,500 square feet. Okay, and you can kind of mix and match with offices or bedrooms or bonus rooms. So as we come into this first room, this is a really perfect mother-in-law suite, guest suite, or a total spoiled teenager suite, or maybe the 40-year-old son that never moves out of your house. It's probably they're probably never going to move out of your house if they live in a house like this with their own ensuite bathroom and walk-in closet. This is a winner. I don't know about you, but in college, like I was renting like a closet from this dude in a trailer park. Boy, oh boy, the things we do what we got to do, right? That was a formidable year of my life. This is a flex room. So you can see there's door hinges. Oftentimes in these model homes, they take the doors off because they eat up space. But this would be a wonderful homeschool room or office, study, maybe even a TV room if you want the TV to be contained a little bit. Let's go over here to the left. Again, doors off, just kind of a builder hack. This is the powder bath for your guests. And then, there you go, some handy storage under the stairs, maximizing that space. I don't know about you, but is that low battery noise gonna drive you absolutely insane? It does kind of press those buttons of mine. So go into the garage. And so it's a 3-car tandem. This would be considered that, well, it's 3-car, 1, 2, 3. This area, if we're being honest, feels a little tight, but you have the taller ceiling, so that adds a lot of storage up top if you want to do that. Tons of storage you can have up top. This space is really nice. Pro tip, One of the first things you do when you close on any house, resale or new, get the epoxy floors in the garage. You'll never regret it. And if you don't do it, you're never gonna do it because the garage will never be that clean. Oh, this is nice. So that's maybe coat closet, vacuum closet. Here's a little drop zone as you come in from the garage. Drop your mail and your wallet there. And then this, oh, here we go. AC closet. Gosh, this is a great usable size laundry room. The counters here, man, that is gold. This is the best money you'll ever spend. Adding that counter space rather than piling junk on your appliances. You know, you literally can spend money around every corner with new construction. And I love strategizing. In our team, we have a team of amazing agents, and we do this every day. Strategizing around like the biggest bang for your buck and the biggest impact with your day in and day out lifestyle. We don't want to just spend money to spend money, but like, where does it really impact you? It gets fun in the design process. Hey, how are you? No, you're fine. Come on in. Sure? Yeah. Yeah, don't mind me. Don't let me bother you.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. All right, so here is another, probably a coat closet. Obviously, you wouldn't have this glass here. I just want to point that out to you. Also notice, you know, the wood trim and molding. That's gives you an idea of what decoration and fit and finish can look like after you have it all done. If you wonder like what takes just a regular home or average home and makes it feel upscale, it's a lot of the millwork. That's really beautiful. Anytime you take the built-ins or even the different textures and finishes to the ceiling, it draws the eyes higher and makes the room just feel that much more grand. Same thing with the cabinets. Definitely not usable space, wasted space, because who in the world's tall enough to reach that? By the way, fun fact, the #1 comment families all over the country say when we meet in person is, "I had no idea you're so tall." So I'm 6'4", but depending on my hair, sometimes 6'6". And even I can't reach those cabinets. So yeah, make the glass clear and show off your favorite grandmother's china set. I do love all the cabinet space, man, up top and down low. So what a $1 million kitchen looks like here in SilverLeaf. I don't know that I'm personally, and again, personally, I'm not living here, so take it for what it's worth. But I don't know if I personally love that backsplash. It seems like that could come across as trendy over time. And the beautiful thing is you could always change it. Wow, look at this gas range and oven. That's beautiful. If you're a chef, I'd recommend splurging on your range and oven. Tiny little details, you know, spend money where it counts, where you're really going to enjoy it and appreciate it. You won't regret it. I love this setup with all the windows. This doubles as your breakfast/dining And that makes all the sense in the world. Such a great use of space. What do you have? 6 chairs there. You could probably go larger, table with 8 chairs. Then you have 4 comfortably here. Microwave oven combo. This is really nice. Man, this is really nice. All your stuff will have a place. That's the key to staying organized, right? Make sure each thing has its spot. I do the dishes in our house, so part of all the action, that works. I don't mind these big globes because they're clear. Sometimes you'll see big, solid, dark fixtures, and that really breaks the line of sight, and it just kind of chops up the room, so you may just be aware of that. That's going to take you into the downstairs master bedroom. And let's see. You know, a model does not have furniture or a layout for actual livability. So if you were to be a little bit more choosy with the type of furniture, it'd probably give you more space in here. But if you're not careful, this could get a little tight with this flow of traffic. This feels good through here, but then if you just are aware, you really can't go further back with the couch. So you probably would want to get a slimmer couch to open up more space here in the center. Let's go check out the master. Wow, that outdoors is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. You know, I plugged our Facebook group, and there's like really cool questions and polls that people ask in there. Kind of like, what is St. Johns County missing? Or if you could bring one thing from your hometown down to St. Johns County, what would you bring? Even like we kind of rate communities. What's the most popular community and what's the most popular builder? Some super helpful and interesting feedback from like families all over the country that are moving here, have already bought here, or are doing their own research. I like that kind of grass. You don't have to mow it, feed it, or water it. I like this size bedroom. $1 million house would be easy to waste a lot of space in your master bedroom, but this is Josh approved. I also do like that there will be a door here. You could probably even put in a pocket door. We're big fans of pocket doors. That's a master shower fit for a king and queen. You know, it's been so interesting. So I have 6 kids, we homeschool, and early on we only used our master bath for like the babies, to bathe the babies. But recently, like within the past couple of years, my wife has really started enjoying taking baths. So we have the old school garden tub, but something like this would really add to her experience. I can appreciate this now. It's like the different seasons of life, like different things are important to you. So I'm digging this. That's not cheap. So, but you splurge on things that are important to you. It is always kind of strange how there's like a window just right here. Like, hello, neighbors. Won't you be my neighbor? Double showers. And the seats are so nice. I like that the flooring is different in here, and I also like that it's not carpet. I don't totally love whenever tile goes straight into the master closet. I just feel like this is probably, oh man, you know what? This is actually tile. It's just weird that wood look tile just adds like a different vibe, and I prefer that better than the glossy bathroom floors. I like it to be separate. This is nice. Wow, this is kind of interesting. I thought this was wallpaper just without noticing, but that is actual tile. Huh. And it continues for this whole wall, and then these two walls match up. All right, well, man, oh man, you still hanging with me? We're 16 minutes in. This is a long one. Let's do two things. Let's go upstairs first, and then we'll go out back. We'll go check it out in the back. Yeah, we have families literally all over the country reach out to us. Most people will just send us a text to start off with. Some send us emails, like, we're cool. And what's really fun is like finding out what's important to you, what your goals are, and then start sending you like the best options and recommendations to put on your short list, because a lot of times families only block out a few days to come do their research and their homework, and we just don't want you to waste time. Like, we'd really try to narrow it down in advance so you can look at the best things that fit your goals first. Whew, us Floridians get out of breath whenever you go up just a small stack of stairs. My heart is pumping. Whew. Okay, so in the Julington, they added this as a bonus room. There would be double doors here. And this makes all the sense in the world, and I'll share why. Upstairs, AC. Got a little multi-purpose closet that you could use. You probably just leave it as an actual closet. And if you really wanted, this could be not only a bonus room, but also like a guest suite. It's like a pressure relief valve for the different stages of your life. All right. Ha! Excuse me. Welcome to the Florida humidity, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost kind of like a mild sauna out here on April 1st. This is cool. This is cool. For those key summer months, you would probably, if it's allowed with the HOA, screen this top section up, because the no-see-ums and the mosquitoes can take a lot of the fun out of it. That's the culprit. All right. Looks like we have a 2 bedrooms up here. Actually a decent sized bedroom. Look at all this space. Nearly identical bedroom with their shared bath. I love that. Private toilet shower combo. That way someone can use this. That's kind of like a denim. That's a denim denim tile finish. Kind of cozy for like a secondary bath like that. Okay, so the point here with the bonus room with the doors is the fact that these two up here can essentially have their own hangout spot or living room and close the doors. If this was just left open as a loft, all the sound up here would travel down there and drive you a little kooky. So the fact that this is closed off and they can hang out up here, that just makes a ton of sense in my eyes. Now, remember, I have 6 kids, so that's the filter I put a lot through. The other thing that I always like to point out is opening this up is a really good idea. That way it's not closed off and it just looks really sharp. Hey, you guys. Good. Don't mind me, I'm just shooting a little video, but it's totally fine. It's nothing super serious. No, you're good. I'm gonna actually go out and check out the pool. All right. So this stacks, brilliant. Spend whatever money you have to spend to get this. And again, I'll tell you why. Because you'll screen this. For sure you will screen this. And if not this, you'd put a cage on the pool or an extended patio with a screen cage. Probably solid 7 months out of the year. The mosquitoes and the no-see-ums along this whole stretch of the intercoastal, honestly, are brutal. They're unbearable. And so that's why if you at least screen this area during the winter months, the spring and the summer and the fall months, you can leave those open and everything can be open. And believe it or not, in the spring, winter, and fall, it's low humidity and it's beautiful. It's like California weather. And you'll want to have this open for sure. You'll want to have those doors open. I gotta be careful when I'm talking and recording. I kind of came close to that edge. Man, how much would you guess this setup would be out here? I'm guessing with this, let's see what we have down here. Oh, we have the spa, the fountains, the LEDs, the step down gas fire. Yeah. Oh, and it's built up. There's this retaining wall that's built up. 250 grand setup in the backyard. Easy. That the dark pool finish that heats up the water, keeps it a little warmer, definitely in the winter. Summertime, this thing's gonna be nice and toasty. Hey, let me point this out to you. Do you notice the slope right back here? Check this out. Notice that slope? A lot of yards actually have a pretty extreme slope. That's why if you build out a patio with a retaining wall, another retaining wall, you're able to get everything level. And level ground is a lot more inviting and appealing when you're hanging out in your backyard. Man, this is a beautiful setup. So special. Can you imagine? St. John's, Florida. Waking up to this every day. Coming home to this every day. The fact that they put that outdoor kitchen over there as kind of like a wall creates a quasi space or room rather than it just being open like that. Then we have the sink and the cooler here. That's where the sliders hide when they're stacked. And the eating area there. Man, first class. I told you we were gonna bring it. Thanks for hanging with me for 24 minutes. This has been cool. Let's go watch the other models. If you have any questions, just hit us up. Most of our friends and customers just send us a quick text. See ya.